Flapper, what do you want? Tell me something you don't know, or tell me something I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to do. It seems like you don't want me on the internet, but then you're like, oh, I believe in freedom of speech, but you want me off the internet, or you're saying that I should not be on the internet if I can't handle it. But it's almost like the same thing. It seems like you're either indirectly or directly trying to say some things like that, and or other things too. It's possible you're not exactly saying what I'm saying that you're saying, but close enough. In the line of thinking is pretty dangerous, because you're basically trying to say that I'm out of line and that I need to change my ways because I'm a little too wacky or crazy or what have you, a big combination of different things. And I don't know exactly what you're trying to say, but I do know that it looks like you're trying to change me or something, and you're trying to say that people are making fun of me and stuff, and that you're making fun of me, and that I'm losing my mind, that I'm too crazy and stuff. And I hear what you're trying to say, and it is what it is. Let's see what you have written today. Big Flopper writes, what did he write? Oh, I asked him if he's seen the Joey Arnold documentary that the MemesWorld Productions made, all 9 episodes so far. And Big Flopper says, yeah, I've seen them, they're brilliant, and it's too making fun of you all, be it subtly, just by showing your interactions. It gives it subject you enough role without having to say outright that you are indeed a half-wit. You have no problem conveying that all by yourself without the need for a documentary to outright tell us so. You do all the heavy lifting in that department, Joe. It just chronicles some of your most insane exploits. It really all shows that it's really all show, don't tell, and legitimately well edited. Hey Roy, Merrick, what's your thought, Mr. Golden Boy? No comment yet, even though he's like, Roy's online. The green light's on, but I don't know what he's doing. Big Flopper writes, show me where I say that you shouldn't be able to say what you're saying. One time when I have tried to censor you and all the terms that you say. Well, if I'm not online, I can't say what I'm saying, so that's like censorship. If I'm deplatformed, like if I'm totally taken off the internet, taken off a website, taken off Facebook, taken off YouTube, if I'm deplatformed, that's the same kind of thing. Like, that's censorship. And you said that I should not be online if this or if that kind of thing. You're making these if-then statements, like if I can't handle it or what have you. You kind of made those statements, something like that, a couple different statements over the past few weeks or days. But by all means, please continue making one-sided videos spouting off unverified shit that you have misinterpreted secondhand. It's hilarious. You have confused me criticizing what you say was I am with me saying that you can't say it which I'm not. Haha. The mark of the victim complex, and knowing that you probably shouldn't be saying a bunch of unfounded, crazy, stupid shit and not wanting to take any responsibility or culpability for what you say and do. You don't think this also delegitimizes the arguments and people that you support? That you can't see this is the best part? What? Who do I support? And why do you care? If you don't like them, why would you make that statement in the first place? You know? You call them right-wing nut jobs. So it's like, why do you care, Big Flopper? I'm just a right-wing nut job. Show me one instance where I tell you you can't say what you want to and shouldn't have the freedom to do so, I'll wait and try to stay on topic. Hey, I can't say what I want to say if I'm not online, if I'm taken off. If I'm taken off, if I should be taken off, if I shouldn't be online, if I'm forced off, or if I should be not online, if I should walk off and not use internet. If that's your argument, either way, it's the same thing. It's censorship. Even if it's my choice, it's still censorship because I'm being coerced, forced. Even if it looks like it's not a forced transaction, it's still a transaction that's like being forced because you're using some kind of psyop, you're using some kind of mental game to get me to leave. And that's what they do. You can learn more about that in the book 1984 and Animal Farm, and there's a lot of good books out there that talks about that. And am I talking with my hands? Yes. You couldn't see it unless if it's in front of the screen. That might be distracting. I try not to be distracting in life, but sometimes I am, and I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not saying that I'm good at what I do. I make a lot of mistakes. I try to get better at it with all the different things that I'm doing. I believe that Big Flopper is up to no good. I could say that about Roy Merrick, but maybe he's not as bad as Big Flopper. Maybe Roy's not that bad at all. Maybe Roy's pretty good at trying to help me and people. I don't know. Roy's pretty anonymous and generic and everything. And then there's the Brawny guy. Brawny guy, he might be even worse than the Big Flopper. Right now I'm just talking about Big Flopper. I just wanted to talk about Big Flopper because he left some comments on the MemesWorld server on Discord. You can join for free anytime you want. Click on the link in the description of this video. And you can tell people that you like me or hate me or whatever. You don't even have to talk about me. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But I just use the internet sometimes to try to change your world. Try to help people in a variety of ways. And maybe I'm not helping anybody. Maybe I'm not helping anybody. And maybe I am helping some people. Maybe I am entertaining. Maybe I am sometimes educational. Maybe I am a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Sometimes. And maybe other times I'm not. Maybe I try too hard. Maybe I'm too misunderstood. Maybe I'm this. Maybe I'm that. Maybe I'm a big combination of lots of things. It is what it is. It is what it is. What am I going to do about it? I don't know. But, I do what I do. I do what I do. And I believe that Big Flopper is trying to take me down or something. And or something. I don't know. I'm still thinking in my head about what is his end goal. To drive me crazy, to change me, to help me, I don't know. But my word of advice for people when you run into this kind of thing is if you can use it to help people, then do it. Go ahead and do it. When you run into people like this, or anybody, good or bad, if you run into spam, trolls, your fans, your haters, or what have you. You can try to use it, or you can lose it. Use it or lose it. Sometimes you don't know what to do, but make a decision on the spot and move on. Life is like a game of organizing and sorting, and on the spot you make the best decision you can. When you run into a person, when you run into a situation, when you run into whatever it may be at any given moment, you gotta just react, but don't react too quickly. You gotta have your intuition, your gut, your wisdom when you're trying to make these choices. I make these videos for a reason. I got purpose, I got intention, I got my long-term strategies and goals and dreams and everything. I think about stuff and I respond and I take action and I do stuff. And it's tough because I'm taken out of context by people, including Big Flopper, sometimes by Roy. But maybe Roy means well. More so than Big Flopper, I don't know. But it is what it is. And I'm going to continue to do what I do. But I strongly believe that some people want me gone. And Big Flopper may be one of them. And he's trying to dance around like Ted Cruz. Big Flopper is dancing around like Ted Cruz.